your day. So I'm going to do this video. It's a little bit different from my usual videos, but as everyone knows, I'm really interested in the law of attraction. It's something that I've been kind of studying over the past years, but also it's something that really resonates with me, because I do believe that anything you put out there into the universe you can achieve. I also believe that your energy is a massive part of anything that happens and occurs to you, and that you can get anything that you want if you vibrate towards that thing, if you attract it, if you become that thing. I do honestly believe in the law of attraction. So anyway, I've been listening to a fantastic audiobook. Now I'm always talking about this book. It's called Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting, and it's by Lynn Grabhorn. Now, I listen to this audiobook when I'm going on long motorway journeys. I listen to it on short journeys, but it is a fantastic audiobook. You can get it on paperback as well. Now, I could spend probably 3 hours talking about this book. There's so many key concepts in it, and I've made a few other videos as well talking about it, but I'm not going to do that today. What I'm going to do is focus on a few of the key concepts, and they're all related to how you can transfer your energy to feel good. Now, as a counsellor, obviously one of my main aims is to help people feel good. It's to help people look at their situation and just perceive it in a different way. It's helping people work towards their goals, helping people to improve their lives and their circumstances. And this really fits in with what this book is saying, because there's 3 key concepts in there that I want to talk about today. I'm going to try and keep it a short video, but we'll see what happens. So the first key concept that Lynn talks about is that your reality doesn't have to mean that you have to not make any changes. So this is an example. She's given 2 examples. One example is, because the reality of the situation might be that we're in an economic decline, or there's a recession going on, or everyone's talking about there being no jobs. She's saying that if your reality is, well, I might as well give up then because there's no jobs out there, so I'm not going to do anything, then that's you actually not taking power and control over the fact that your energy, if you change your energy and you say something completely different, which is regardless of what's going on in the community, regardless of the economic downturn, regardless of all the people who don't have jobs, I'm going to get a job because I believe I can, because I have the skills to, because it's what I want. And then your vibration and your energy will point towards that. That will be the thing that will lead you towards getting the job, instead of you saying, well, the reality is no one's got any jobs, there's no jobs out there, so why should I bother? Another example she gave is that, say if you've been divorced or you've been in bad relationships 3 or 4 times, maybe your vibration or your energy will tell you, I'm not going to get married again because I've been divorced 3 times, why should I bother? Or marriage isn't good because every time I get married it turns out wrong. If that's your energy and that's what you're putting out there, then obviously that's what's going to happen. But what you have to understand is that you set the foundation for anything that you want. You set the energy, you set the tone. So her belief, and sort of I believe this to a certain extent too, is that if you look around you and you just look at the situations and you say, well, because everyone else is telling me this, because everyone else vibrates in this way, everyone's negative about life or negative about situations, then that's the truth, that is the reality, therefore I can't change it, then things won't change for you. But if you turn that around and you say, well, I can change anything, I can do anything, I can be anything, it all starts with me, it starts with how I vibrate, it starts with how I believe, it starts with action as well. And then the other thing that she talks about, so I'm going to just go into this last thing that she talks about because I think it's so important, is she talks about how you can take she calls them tricks, but she talks about how you can do 3 things to help you feel good when you are literally, not feeling good basically, and they're immediate things which will help you turn things around. So step 1 is for you to recognise that you're vibrating negatively. Recognise that your energy is low, that you're thinking about, don't focus on the negative things. So if you wake up and you're just having one of them days where nothing's going right and there's something you want but you're not able to get it, take your focus away from that. Switch your focus to something that you can get, you can achieve, that is positive. So you wake up and the weather's bad. Instead of spending like hours thinking, oh, I wanted to do this today and now it's raining and I can't do what I wanted to do, and because the weather's bad, this has just ruined my day. Switch it around. Say, okay then, the weather's bad, so it means I can maybe stay indoors instead and get some work, catch up on some work. Just because the weather's bad, it doesn't have to change how I'm feeling. There's nothing I can do. I'm not in control of the weather anyway. So she's trying to say, switch straight away, switch your energy towards something else. Tip number 2 is to give yourself a nice, gentle talk. So you're giving yourself a gentle pep talk. So you'll say things to yourself in a soothing way. So you'd say something like, come on now, things are not as bad as you're saying that they are. You've been in this situation before. Come on, you can pull yourself out of it. You know you're competent, you know you're capable, you know you've got this. Come on, you can do this. So you're giving yourself a positive pep talk. And what that does is that lifts your vibration, lifts your energy, and it tells you, come on, you know, you're backing yourself basically by giving yourself a nice talk. But then the second part to that is the tough talk. So the tough talking to that she speaks about is where you say, come on now, pull yourself out of this, stop being silly, you know, being like this isn't going to get you where you want to get to. You know, if you want things to improve, if you want things to change, you have to take action, you have to change them. So you're giving yourself a tough talk. Now, she makes it clear that you're not being down on yourself, you're not criticising or insulting yourself, you're just giving yourself a tough talking to. And then the third thing that she talks about, and this is the final thing I want to talk about in this video, is this buzzing thing. So we've all probably met people where we're thinking, oh, that person's buzzing, you know, or we've come back from a party, or we've been to a festival, or whatever it is, something makes us buzz. That's the word we use. Well, I'm buzzing after that. That went really well. She talks about creating that buzz and that energy yourself. And what she says is how you do that is you think about what it is that you want in life, speak out loud of what those things are. So say you want to get married, or say you want to buy a house, say you want to buy a car, you actually say that out loud, and then you start to add things to it. So it's a bit like visualization, the normal process in law of attraction, but you talk about it, you know, to give you that buzz. Because what she describes a buzz as is it's an emotional reaction that creates a physical vibration. So when you're talking about these things, you're smiling. So you're saying, right, one day I'm going to get married. I'm going to have this wonderful wedding dress. The venue's going to be fantastic. Lots of people are going to turn up. Everyone's going to be happy. The music's going to be like this. I'm going to have this on my playlist. This is going to be my wedding song. You're really going into it. You're saying it out loud, and then you're smiling. You're feeling the moment. You're feeling as though you're already there. So by feeling it, that creates that buzz inside. And then she says that once you've done that, you try and do that regularly, so it creates this buzz within you, and then that gives you that positive energy vibration. Now, I've never tried, I've tried visualization, and I do talk out loud about the things that I want in my life. I write them down, I do quite a lot of things, and I just think it's a really good book if you want to read it. Lynn Grabhorn, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting. And I just think if you're someone that struggles to feel good, you've tried little tricks but nothing seems to work, especially I think people with depression or who lack motivation can feel like this sometimes. It's a really good book, whether you listen to it on audio or whether you buy the book hardback. I just think it's a really good book. I've really enjoyed it, so I hope you found this useful. Also, as usual, I'll leave my details below. If you're someone that has been considering counselling, whether that's due to relationship issues or if you're a couple and you've got relationship difficulties, then you can get in touch with me and I'll set up an initial appointment to see you. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Have a fantastic day. Bye.